Idle back here, zero throttle. Glides pretty well. Whoa!
The Flash is a classic pusher prop jet model meant for speed. This plug-and-play version features 3-axis stabilization. Interesting that it has FPV accommodations. Everything is packed very well with just a few subcomponents. Colorful livery is pre-applied, and it's interesting that the ailerons are mounted mid-wing with top-mounted control horn. Note the white parts of the foam are unpainted. Wings have carbon fiber reinforcement embedded in them, which really seems to stiffen up the wings a great deal. The spear tip, the fuselage has a nice set of finger grips for launching, and plastic skid plates on the bottom. The 1700 kV motor looks a bit big for this size model, and that's a good thing. You get an equally beefy 60 amp speed controller, rated for up to 6-cell battery. Battery connector is a fairly common XT60. Further down is the Reflex X2 flight stabilizer that supports both S-bus and regular servo channel inputs. The stabilizer is also programmable via a USB adapter if you wish to tweak the settings. Manual is clear and simple with only a few pages needed to assemble the model. Okay, so we start with installing the horizontal stabilizer, which is held on with 2 screws. Next is the vertical stab assembly, with its long rudder servo lead that is fished up to the stabilizer module. 3 more screws hold this assembly in place. A removable carbon rod acts as the wing spar. Small slits in the foam help hide the servo wires. 2 screws on each wing keeps them from departing the airframe prematurely. Last step is to install the elevator push rod and install the propeller, which is a 7x5 APC. Receiver plugs into stabilizer just like you would servos. If you have an S-bus receiver, you only need 1 connector. Battery space is adequate, but I needed to shove it all the way forward for balance. You get 2 hatches in the kit, with the open one meant for FPV cameras. Looks to have plenty of space for integrated camera antennas. Setting up the control throws. I needed to increase the servo travel to get the recommended deflections. With everything powered on, I gave the stabilizer a little test. Success! Everything was moving in the right direction. And a power test before declaring it ready for flight.
Try it, you want to come back? All right, we got the FMS Flash, a nice little pusher prop jet. Carefully poke your eye out with this thing. Really anticipating how this thing will fly, so let's give it a shot.
But first, a quick power test.
Lots of power. Woohoo!
A small dip at launch, but quickly recovered. It turns out I needed to adjust the elevator trims.
Well, that's like half throttle. Needed a little bit of up trim. Who do you think scoots along? Turns on a dime too. Whoa, yeah. I still haven't gone full throttle. I've just been having a good time, just fooling around. Go up vertical, do a couple of half roll. Idle back here, zero throttle. Glides pretty well. Whoa! Yikes. Okay, so I think it needs a little more nose weight. That was an interesting stall spin it went into. So I'll be easy on it. I knew it was right at the rearmost CG, so.
As a temporary measure, I decided to keep the speed up.
Yee!
Yeah, that'll work.
Vertical. Oh, this thing got out of sight quick. Come back down. So just recommended control throws. I think most of them are basically normal or low rate. I think low rate on aileron, and it's good starting setup.
I decided to bring her in to adjust the balance point.
Whoa!
Extra points for style. To balance at the foremost CG, I added some lead weights to the nose. Hopefully, that will prevent any further unplanned departures.
Right, nice easy hand launch.
Much better.
Helps when the trims are set.
All right, take a left turn here. This thing is zippy.
All right, punch it, Chewie.
Ooh, yeah.
This little guy really hauls the groceries.
Want to go vertical?
Ow, my back popped.
Yeah, I broke the cameraman.
That is low power. All right, want to come around, want to check get some altitude, check the stall. Yes, it's hard not to go too fast on this thing. Here we go. Up elevator. Ah, much better. There we go. Nice nose down stall.
The added nose weight did the job.
Even at just partial throttle, the thing is really zippy. Run her over. Kind of does it. Try a loop. Try a half Cuban.
You can really jerk the flash around hard.
Knife edge. Well, kind of sort of holds it. Yeah. Come back here. Can't let it get too far away from you. Inverted. Yeah. Come around, do a high-speed downwind run. Ooh.
I think I'm going to need a cigarette after this flight.
Really a kick in the pants. And you can slow it down. Very easy to handle. Kind of just goes where you point it. Of course, with that long nose, it's very pointy.
And you know exactly where you are pointing.
Turns on a dime. There, you throttle it back. Some mild stuff. I don't know how much battery I have left. Because I'm sure it's pulling some amps at full throttle. Can you do a snap? Yeah. Got a little bit of wind. Hover. No, it won't quite hover. No control surfaces. We'll bring it in. I don't know how much battery I have left. It's a pretty nice glide. I'm going to overshoot a little bit. And down. All right, the FMS Flash. It is a Flash. That's aptly named, but it's super fun. I like this. I think I like this a lot.
I've had pusher planes before, but none of them have been nearly as sprightly as the FMS Flash. This model just naturally wants to tear up the skies, and it seems to do so with little effort. Unfortunately, it's also easy to fly. The color scheme has great visibility, and stabilization keeps it rock steady in the air. Now, the only concern I have is that the FCG seems to be right on the edge, so I recommend you balance it on a forward CG mark for the first flights. That said, the Flash is a fun plane to fly that's easy to hand launch and really turns heads at the field. It really should satisfy anyone's need for speed. Hi, thanks for watching. Please take a look at the video description below for special HobbyView sales and discounts. Your purchases help support this channel. Happy modeling.
Ow, my back popped.